one long afternoon here at Fort Hood, especially for the families of loved ones who are serving here on base. We're joined this morning by Kerri Abbatocala, whose husband is a first lieutenant here and is a West Point graduate. Good morning.
Good
Thanks very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
When did you know something was going wrong?
Yesterday afternoon, I was out walking with the baby, and my husband called and had said that there was some kind of commotion. There were gunshots, and I heard a lot of sirens, but I just assumed that it was something off post, because that kind of big stuff usually doesn't happen on post. So
Yeah.
he had said that there was a shooting and no one knew really what was going on, so that he wanted me to just go back inside and keep the doors locked.
Right. No, so you called your parents immediately? I understand the phones here like practically
They got
just
really
crashed.
bad. You couldn't get any calls in or out, but I called them right away when I knew something was first wrong and said, just in case it makes it to the news up there. I didn't know how big
and how bad
it
was gonna be.
So
Yeah.
I said, we're both fine, but we don't really know what's going on.
How was it then? I mean, to be in this, could you see television? Could you see this whole thing kind of crazily unfold before your eyes?
I pretty much saw what everyone else was seeing from home on the news on TV, so I just had to wait and watch.
And did you get on the phone then subsequently with your with fellow family members from here on the base to sort of regroup and cope with what was going on?
I knew a couple of my friends were home visiting family and they weren't on post, and another one of my friends I knew was at work at the time, so didn't really have to call that many people.
Right.
But my husband was texting me from whatever phones they could find at the time.
So you knew he was okay?
Yep.
What is it? Can you describe what it's like? These guys go off and serve, these men and women go off and serve from here in harm's way all the time.
Yep.
To have something so horrendous land in your backyard, is there a way to describe what that was like?
I don't think anyone was really processing it as it was going on. It was really shocking to even know that something that big could happen on post. Like I said, I assumed it was something that had happened off post, something else out in the city, but...
And to know that it was one of your own?
Yeah, that was a little unnerving, but the only, I guess, upside to that was that it wasn't someone who had got on here that shouldn't have been on post, so the security guards at the gates were doing their job well. So.
Well, do take care. We thank you for
you.
your and your husband's service.
Thank
you so much.